from Nectar of Instruction. So, by the mercy of Shri Shri Radha Kunjari Bhagwan, Srila Prabhupada, we pray to the lotus feet of Lord, and I also pray to you devotees that let's study, and I will be able to make you understand, even especially to myself. And by their mercy, we will start this chapter, Nectar of Instruction, verse number 2. So, I'm presenting this verse on the screen as well. I request all the devotees, they must learn, memorize these first, especially the four verses of Nectar of Instruction. So, what is the verse? It is in front of you. Atyahara prayashascha prajalpo niyamah graha janasangascha lolyam cha shadbhir bhakti vinashyati. Translation: one's devotional service is spoiled when he becomes too entangled in the following six activities. Number one, eating more than necessary or collecting more funds than required. Number two, over endeavoring for the mundane things that are difficult to obtain. Number three, talking unnecessary about the mundane subject matters. Number four, practicing the scriptural rules and regulation only for the sake of following them and not for the sake of spiritual advancement, or rejecting the rules and regulation of the scripture and working independently or whimsically. Number five, associating with worldly minded persons who are not interested in Krishna consciousness. Number six, being greedy for the mundane achievement. Hare Krishna. So, dear devotees, we are in the third part of Nectar of Instruction. And as I said, this is one of the basic, fundamental, and very important book for the beginners or the sadhakas who wants to advance in devotional service. The book is written by Srila Rupa Goswami and Srila Rupa Goswami ki jai. So we have received this book by Rupa Goswami by the mercy of Abhay Chanarvind Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So yesterday I was discussing with my Nirmala, and she said she's taking this Bhakti Shastri course. So during this class, Bhakti Vaishnava Ashray Swami Maharaj said very wonderful line. And Maharaj says that Nectar of Instruction verse in this very important aspect is Janasangyas, means not associate with the non-devotees. So this is not for other but is for us. Maharaj was saying, Vaishnav Swami Maharaj says, this chapter, verse number 2 and 3 means we are saying that we should not associate with the non-devotee. You know, the biggest non-devotee is our mind and ourself. We have to correct first to ourselves and then we should expect from other. No, no, no. These are non-devotee. I should not associate with them. No. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that everyone is a devotee, like Bhakti Vinod Thakur and all the Acharya, they have written that everyone is devotee, but I am not a devotee. He thinks that everyone has some good quality, but I only have the faults. But what we see in usually, we say, I am devotee and everyone is a non-devotee. I have so many good qualities and these people have not the good qualities. So this nectar of instruction, when we talk about Jana Sanghas, so there were, as I said, I'm sharing the screen as well for your reference. There are seven type of Jana Sanghas or the materialistic people. So Maharaj was saying that it is, yes, it is for other as well, but more important is for no moral or no faith in God. Means these are the people who are not following the four regulative principle. They are eating meat, intoxication, illicit relation, and gambling. And they are the atheists, they don't have a faith in the God. These are also Janasangas. Number two, moralistic. They are the people have a faith in the God like dharmic, they are religious people, dharmadvijis or hypocritically devout. But the faith in the God is there, but faith in the morality is greater. मतलब ऐसा कि ऐसे लोग बोलते हैं कि झूठ नहीं बोलना चाहिए, हम किसी का मन नहीं दुखाते, किसी के साथ गलत नहीं करते. हाँ, दिस इज वेरी गुड, ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम. बट डूइंग दिस नैतिकता or the moralist cannot take you from the problem of birth, death, old age, and disease. If you are doing something good in your life, like religious activity, karam kand, you have to take birth again into the material world like Swarglok or upper planetary system, or maybe in USA, America, London, Germany. Similarly, it is being said in this verse that moralist, these are also the non-devotee or janat, or person who is opposite of sex. Like for example, the person there we have seen that we have a tendency or the free will why we are into this material for the sense enjoyment. In the sense enjoyment, the highest degree of sense enjoyment, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, na dhanam na janam. One is the money and other is the woman. Man is the attraction for the man, woman, and woman is attracted toward the man. So here it is being saying person of opposite sex, women and men, they are too much attracted toward each other. And here also the fourth verse has been said, Janasangha is a womanizer. Womanizers means they are after the woman and they are flattering and wanted to have some relationship which comes in the illicit relationship. They wanted to talk further, and these things after this mobile and this social media and everything has came, it is very difficult to stay away from these things. But we should pray to Krishna, and there is a lot of material attraction toward them. Number five, sense enjoyer. Those are filled with envy, violence, blasphemy, quarrel, argument, and hankering. We have seen in our life, you will find a lot of people, they have a five qualities. What are these? वो हमेशा ईर्ष्या करते रहते हैं, मारना पीटना, और किसी के अपराध गलत बोलना, ये ऐसा हो गया उसका गुण गुण दोष दोष ही निकालते रहेंगे, कोई अच्छे गुण नहीं देखेंगे। लड़ाई करते, आर्ग्यूमेंट करते, और ये काम मेरा बस हो जाए हो जाए हो जाए हो जाए। So those attached to the sense enjoyment, like they are very much interrupted to the कि अच्छा खाना है, अच्छा पहनना है, अच्छा करना है, अच्छा करो, हाँ, that's not a problem. You can live a very good life, no problem. But keep Krishna in the center. First offer it to Krishna and then you can use it for yourself. But who will guide you? Who will tell you which is being offered to Krishna? That is why we need a guru in our life. So those devotee attached to the sense enjoyment, like I talk about myself as well. This I think is for me that I am filled with envy, violence, blasphemy, quarrel, argument, and hankering. So these are the devotees like me. They are attached to the sense enjoyment. कि हाँ ये करना है, वो करना है, ये ambition वो. Those include the Lord in their sense enjoyment. Yes, this is also kind of very sukshma. Like I have personally, मैं अपना बता रहा हूँ, I'm really telling you that in my life doing a lot of thing in the name of God. Man, Pratishtha, Samman. Like for example, we include the Lord in the name of the Lord. We are doing a lot of sense enjoyment, and there are many items that we can feel. That is why I'm saying that. Like for example, one time a devotee, they were planning a Europe trip, and they were taking a group of devotee. They said, Maharaj, we are taking group of devotees to the Europe tour, and we will do some sadhu sangha, we will go to the temple, we will see, and we will do some sightseeing. Then Maharaj simply said, this is all Maya. And if you came to me and asked me, I will prefer that you don't do this. And after the Guru Maharaj left, they went with a group. So that is the way we need a guru in our life. And like in the congregation also we have seen like devotees, they want to do some services. First, before the service, you should ask and consult the authority. They will not tell you no, 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 don't do this. They will guide you in proper way. So, like we are also facing these issues in the congregation building, and a new devotee or the senior devotees also, like they wanted to do something, they don't take permission, consultation, don't discuss in a meeting. Like for example, we are doing some program and suddenly and something will come, and now you cannot stop, of course, and after that you will feel bad, but what you can do, you can tolerate the Krishna, whatever is going on, okay, let it be. But what will happen, there will be no good, not a good environment, एक healthy खुशी वाला environment नहीं होगा उसके अंदर. But instead we should cooperate with the devotee, we should ask devotees, we should talk to the devotees, we should get the permission from the devotees that Prabhu, Mataji, I'm planning for doing this, I need your blessings, I need your permission, can you please let me know that. And if there is a problem with the management, and if there is a something, you cannot continue, and they are stopping your preaching and there are some problem, then in that case you can start your own preaching, stay away and chant your rounds and pray to Krishna that Krishna, when the day will come when I will be pleased other devotees as well. So that is why we need a guide and a devotee. So Every one of you should keep one devotee, your Guru Maharaj or your Shiksha Guru, in your life. You can exchange your heart to them that Prabhu, Mataji के साथ, प्रभु प्रभु के साथ, I have this severe problem. Can you please help me to solve this problem and bless me? So एक भक्त जो कि सीनियर हो एंड वो स्थिर हो, हम स्थिर मतलब मीन्स दे आर वेरी वेरी, they are very steady in the devotional service. So those who keeps the Lord in the center for their sense enjoyment, and it is very sukshma, हमको नहीं पता चलता, but devotees. So who can engage the things in the service of the Lord? Only a pure devotee can engage. Like for example, now I am doing this class only due to the mercy of my Guru Maharaj. Although otherwise my Guru Maharaj was not there in the material in this world for me. It was very, I would be sleeping this time. I'm telling you, I'm this kind of person. So those fond of sense enjoyers, यानी कि वो इंद्र तृप्ति बहुत ज़्यादा उनको, impersonalist or the Mayavadi also come in the Jana Sangha, जो भगवान के विग्रह रूप को नहीं मानते. They see that Krishna or the Lord is in the form of life. So three kind of Jana Sangha. Now we are talking according to the verse, detachable and avoidable. मतलब detectable and avoidable, three kind of sangha broadly we will discuss now. Number one is the materialistic. What are the materialistic person? Their life is after eating, drinking, and be merry, no faith in God, determined to enjoy the world, convinced determined thieves, don't believe in anything beyond the body, ridiculous, ridicule Krishna conscious devotees. So there are bogus sadhus who smoking ganja, but they follow no moral. Like for example, materialistic means they are after eating all the nonsense things without offering to them. They also drink and be merry. एंड दे डोंट हैव अ फेथ इन गॉड. ये मटेरियलिस्टिक लोग होते हैं, इनसे बचना चाहिए, इनसे बहुत ख्याल कर से वो करना चाहिए. एंड यू विल फाइंड देयर आर मीन्स 98-99% of the world population is after that and they want to enjoy the world. Okay, we have this plan, we have to do this and that. अरे मूर्ख, जो आपके कर्म में लिखा है आपको वही मिलेगा. And they challenge the god, they don't believe in the god and they don't respect the devotees. So they after some time, they come into the, they are called bogus sadhu, smoking ganja, follow no morals, this kind of things also they come up. And there are sadhus who are in the dress form, they are sadhu but they are doing all nonsensical things. So we should stay away from them because they don't have a, no moral faith is there. So second is the atheist, those who don't have a faith in God. Of course atheist means जो कि भगवान के ऊपर विश्वास नहीं कर सकते. From this statement we can understand when they speak what they say, faith in morality but no faith in God, social service. Atheist people what say, it says कि faith in morality मतलब जो नैतिकता है उसको बहुत मानता है, झूठ नहीं बोलना है और किसी को दुखाना नहीं है, और वेजिटेरियन हो गए, वीगन्स हो गए, योगा कर लिया, बट नो फेथ इन गॉड. सोशल सर्विस में बहुत ज़्यादा होते हैं, लाइक नेल्सन मंडेला, मदर टेरेसा, दिस काइंड ऑफ पीपल. They are working in the social service and they are doing a lot of things for the humanity, and these are also coming into the three kinds of Janasangha. Mayavadi, like for example, who carry Ekananda. Mayavadi means who carry ek danda. Ek danda means in ISKCON, if how you will represent it, how you will understand this sannyasi, ekadandi or tridandi. Can anybody tell?
Redundant.
Ekadandi. Ekadandi means one danda. Okay. And the second is that tridandi. Then tridandi present manakaram vachan, vakya. These are the three things. So in ISKCON or Brahmadav Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, we all, the sannyasi always carry the three dandis are there, and in the sannyas danda. And the Mayavadi, they always carry ek danda. So if we hear from them, Mayavada Bhashi Sunile Hai Sarvanash. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has warned us. And one time I was sitting in Mayavadi Sannyas, a few days back, what happened, I visited a Hindu temple, and in this temple they were doing some class. So I said that let's go and check that what they are delivering to the people. And I was sitting with my wife and we stayed there for 15 minutes. Oh my God. During all the 15 minutes, when we came outside of the room, in this Hindu temple, the person who was preaching something, he has a long beard, wearing a glasses, wearing a pant shirt, and in a stylish way, he was preaching to the people. In 15 minutes, trust me, we were not releasing a single minute. We were thinking that every minute only the one thing was coming. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. And I went there for a purpose that let's see that what they are doing, what they are preaching, and what people are liking is like, for example, sometime I asked, like, we have a 70 devotees in our e-temple and 10 devotees are only online. Why other are not coming? Due to me, of course, I am not a pure soul. I am not a pure devotee. And this is a lack of obedience and the lack of sincerity toward the bhakti, due to which the devotees are not coming. They are not attracted toward the Krishna. So I went there when I checked. So in each of the 15 minutes, finally our head was busting. He was talking all the nonsensical thing away from the Shastra and relating the life with the people, with the stress and this and that. At the final, he even doesn't know what message or the what practice I want to deliver the people. So every minute, only the thing we were remembering that we are so fortunate. Oh Krishna, you saved us. Thank you, Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Srila Prabhupada. Because if we were not in Srila Prabhupada movement, we were also listening to these nonsense people, what they were saying. And they were challenging openly and saying all the means Prabhupada has used this word rascal nonsense. Then I came to know why Srila Prabhupada is using. So three things I learned from this 15 minutes of thing. First of all, we should not go. Mayavadi Bhashe Sunile Hai Sarvanash. Maybe strong or not strong, sometime their lectures are very, very, very attractive, maybe for the material perspective. And we said, हाँ बात तो सही कह रहा है, ये बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहा है. Like there are so many tattva, and on the YouTube you will see a lot of videos. This is ISKCON, this is not ISKCON, this is Prabhupada ISKCON, this is Krishna consciousness, this is that. They are blaspheming the Sonia, Sannyasi, Maharajas and all. These are also coming in the Jana Sangyams and Lolyams. It's very difficult to, we should not listen to such. So let's learn three things. So first of all, we should not hear the Mayavadi philosophy. Second, I learned that what Srila Prabhupada has given us is very, very, we are very fortunate. Amazing Srila Prabhupada has given it his book. He has cleared all the doubts with the logic and everything. And the third thing I was saying, that when I can get a chance to go away from this place, I cannot stay here for more than 1 minute. And finally, there were a lot of audience, so we pay our obeisances and then we left this place. So here it is being saying that Mayavadi who carry the Ekadanda, if we hear from this, we will lose our service attitude, which is our life. Yes, we will lose our service attitude. One should never praise, appreciate or Mayavadi or associate with them. ना ही appreciate करना है, ना उनका संग करना है. You may not lose service attitude completely, but you lose desire to serve Krishna, because they are the people who are against Krishna. They don't accept the form of Krishna. Very dangerous to associate two things. So what will happen? You will give up service to the God and consider oneself God. यानी कि भगवान की सेवा छोड़ देंगे और अपने आप को भगवान मान देंगे, जैसे कि पास्ट में रावण और हिरण्यकशिपु ने भी अपने आप को भगवान माना. Subtle and difficult to detect. First of all, we should understand there are certain things I have experience in my life as well. There are very subtle and difficult sense enjoyment in the name of bhakti we are doing. So pretended or dharma dvijo or pashandis. Pretender means, there is a verse in Bhagavad Gita, I don't remember, there is a third verse, that outwardly we see ourselves, oh, I am a very big devotee, very nice tilak, tulsi mala, this and, but inside setup is very, very bad. अंदर इतनी मलिनता है, contamination is there. We are not showing the real contamination to the people. We are showing the outward. So devotee, who is he? Outward and inward as well. Bhakti is related to your heart. Bhakti is related to your feelings. Bhakti is related to your sincere. अंदर का setup है, बाहर का नहीं है, सब अंदर है. Okay, what it's a pretender, like they want to show off them as sadhu or dharma dvija. They are the representative of the sadhu, like Kharmi or Pashandis. They hold the flag of dharma, but they are a pretender behind the counter. मीन्स पर्दे के पीछे उनका चेहरा कुछ और होता है. तो ब्राह्मणा फ्रॉम बंगाल, भगवान आचार्य, he was a kind of person, brahmana from Bengal, Bhagwan Acharya. What he says, Acharya, यानी कि आचार्य कौन सा वाला? भगवान वाला आचार्य. So this is also Ramdas Biswas, who came with the Raghunath Bhatt Goswami. He was apparently a great devotee of Lord Ramchandra. But simply neglect him. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu simply neglect him as was actually a Mayavadi. So he was a devotee of Raghunath Bhatt he was a Biswas who came with Raghunath Bhatt Goswami, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recognized him that Ramdas Biswas is actually is not a great devotee of Lord because he was actually a Mayavadi. Means भगवान को यूज करके मायावाद फिलोसफी को फैला रहे थे. So there are tattva as well. As I don't want to mention the name of the people. There will be a controversy. Recently in India, a very big case happened. Bapuji was there and chanting of Nam make audience cry. But some other day he poses as a Ram and he's in the jail now. And I was very shocked to know that one video came and one Baba, he's also in the jail and he was playing a very big concert in the front of the thousand of the audience and he was singing a song, I am a love charger, I am a love charger, I am a love charger. I was so shocked. Oh my God, who are these people who is listening to him? Who are these people? So, as the guru, there are audience. Ye yatham mam prabhadastam tathaiva bhajamyam. You know, there are different categories of audience, and accordingly, their influence are also there. They are all doing all nonsensical things, and they become very happy. So yes, getting audience is not means that everyone is following. And those who have faith in the God, faith in morality, but put God below morality, they are difficult to detect. For example, we have seen that Gandhi ji, for example, he was more toward the freedom fighting and all these things. In Bharat ko karna hai. So it is very difficult for them, but he was singing Raghupati Raghav Rajaram. He was built a temple as well. So it is very subtle and difficult to detect. But how you can get out of this? Only I give you a tip. Krishna is sitting in our heart. You say, Krishna, I pray and I beg to you, please. I don't know. मेरे पास भगवान ऐसी ना आंखें ना बुद्धि है ना किसी को देखने की क्षमता है. आप भगवान सबको जानते हैं. आप मुझे ऐसे किसी से मिलाइए जो शुद्ध हो, जो श्रेष्ठ हो, जो आपका हो, जो हमें आपसे मिला सके, जो उत्तम में उत्तम हो, जो हमारा जो है अहंकार हमारी गंदगी साफ करके आप तक पहुंचा सके. भगवान आप देखो परमात्मा हो ना. भगवान हमारे हृदय में बैठे हो ना. कृष्णा यू आर सिटिंग इन माई हार्ट. आई रियली डोंट नो यू. आई सरेंडर टू यू कृष्णा. आई डोंट नो हु इज साधु, हु इज नॉट साधु. First of all, I am not a devotee. How I can recognize? So, Krishna, you are sitting in my heart. Can you please help me? Then Krishna will help you. And he will send a sadhu according to your requirement. But yes, recently, 1 month ago, we preached to one family and they were living in Dubai business pay. So उन्होंने कहा we need Japamala, we need Japamala, we need Japamala. So we said okay, we drove for 20 minutes to only give them the Japamala कि हाँ ये भक्ति करना चाहते हैं. Okay, we should go and deliver in 10 minutes. Like in materialistic world, if you need anything, Talabat, noon, 10 minutes delivery, you order on your mobile and they will come. This much service the devotee should give. So we were very enthusiastic. I arranged the Japamala from here and then I drive the car, I sit and give to Mataji Japamala. एंड व्हाट शी सेड शी सेड कि मैं भगवान से पैसे मांगूंगी. अरे कृष्णा. आई सेड माय गॉड. ओके माता जी, चलो ठीक है, भगवान से ही मांग रही हो ना तो भगवान से ही मांगो. लक्ष्मी जी हैं भगवान की. So it's very difficult. So how does Janasangha spoil our bhakti? We acquire quality of what associate with. When we associate or meet someone, we exchange the energies. If he is smoking, we will smoke. If he is drinking, we will drink. If he is chanting, we will chant. So association is very, very important. Asat sang tyage Vaishnava. We become inclined to the sadhu ninda. And second quality, what is happened? Jana Sangha. You see that a lot of videos on the YouTubes are happening and they are doing ninda or they are offending the sadhus, Srila Prabhupada disciple, devotees. कि उस टेम्पल में ये हो रहा है वो. दे डोंट टॉलरेट. लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ समथिंग इज हैपनिंग विद यू, छोटा किसी ने यहाँ वहाँ बोल दिया, डायरेक्ट मीडिया को बुला लेंगे, सोशल मीडिया पे देंगे. देखो देखो, घर की बात घर में रहे. ISKCON is a very big society. Srila Prabhupada time also there were a lot of problems. But they never defame Srila Prabhupada. They never defame the society. Because this society has given us Krishna consciousness. Srila Prabhupada says no matter what happened, we all devotees have to not leave this ISKCON, but we have to live in this ISKCON. So that is why Srila Prabhupada is also giving the direct instruction to his disciple. I have read Giriraj Swami Maharaj's book, Watering the Seed. And from that day, I also said that no matter what happens, There are, yes, there are a lot of things are going on, and with our management and with the devotees, there are different opinions and all this. But yes, we have to stay in the society. We should be humble. We should tolerate. And if you are not tolerating, what will happen? This Tattva group YouTube channel and thousands of people are watching them, and they are going away from the ISKCON and the Devotee Association, and they are offending Srila Prabhupada. So now we will come to the point of the lolyam cha. Lolyam means being greedy for the mundane achievement. Greedy means that आपको बहुत ज़्यादा लालच है दुनियावी संसारी चीज़ों को देखने में. Like last night, I'm talking about myself. I also, I'm living in Dubai. Krishna has given everything to us. Even we are not eligible for the things that Krishna has given us. So yesterday we had a meeting with Shivaram Swami Maharaj, and Maharaj was living in a very elite class community of Dubai where all the bungalows and villas are there. So when we were driving on the car, so somehow or other, yes, I saw that actually from my side I'm saying मैं अपनी बात कर रहा हूँ that there was some attraction I found कि कितने बड़े बड़े घर है कितना बड़ा बड़ा बंगला है. तो this greedy factness comes, but for a devotee, for a pure devotee, these things never come. So what it's saying, being greedy for the mundane, desire to expand the mind. Yes, देखो भगवान ने ये घर दिया है, बहुत अच्छा है, दुबई में है, सब रह रहे हैं, ठाकुर जी हैं, लेकिन फिर भी क्या करे, एक्सपेंड, अरे इससे बच्चा होना चाहिए, इससे बड़ा होना चाहिए, बंगले में जाए, बंगले से पैलेस में जाए. पर परफेक्टिंग मिस्टिक योगा, मर्जिंग द एग्जिस्टेंट, यानी कि ब्रह्म में लीन हो जाना, मन के ऊपर शुद्धि करना, परफेक्ट मिस्टिक, और अटेन द whimsical materialist posture आर ऑल इंक्लूडेड. जैसे कि मैंने बताया कि आज एक कमरे वाला घर है, दो वाला चाहिए, चार वाला चाहिए, फिर बंगला चाहिए, फिर पैलेस चाहिए, कभी रुकेगा नहीं, संतुष्टि नहीं होगी किसी भी को भी. एंड व्हाट इट सेड कि whimsical material propensity are all included within the category of greed. Lolya, lolya means कि greedy. All attempts to acquire such materialistic benefits or so-called spiritual advancement are impediments on the path of Krishna consciousness. कि ऐसे संसारी दुनियावी चीज़ों को, अब देखो, same thing you can convert into the Krishna consciousness. Like recently there very big temple have been opened in Malaysia, Penang. This is all the like a palace, white marble. And you see Khargar Iskon temple, if you go there, white marble, you will feel like a temple, royal. Lord is sitting there. Of course, Krishna is the enjoyer, but when you are serving Krishna, then automatically you will get some kind of, enjoyment in the form of bhakti or the anand. So yes, if you want to build a big house, you can host the devotees, you can make a big temple when the Maharaj Sannyasi come. You have a big car, no problem. With all your heart, without any cheating, you can give this car to the devotee, to Maharaj and Sannyasi whenever they are coming. They can release, you can serve with your car and the devotee. With this mood, if you are doing, then it is possible that yes, you can be able to survive. So here it is saying that स्पिरिचुअल एडवांसमेंट आपकी भक्ति रुक जाएगी यदि आप, क्योंकि आपकी एनर्जी उन सारी चीज़ों को प्राप्त करने में लगेगी ना. तो कृष्ण भगवान की भक्ति में क्या होता है, हम अपना टाइम, एनर्जी, रिसोर्सेज कृष्ण भगवान की सेवा में लगे. तो Lolyam, as per Bhaktivedanta Trust, what it says, number one, Lolyam means there are three things come in the Lolyam. One is the restlessness, number two is the greed, and number three the desire. तीन चीजें होती है. So what is the restless? Always your mind will be attached and aversion. The mind will say कि कैसे मैं उसको लूँ, कैसे वो लूँ, इसने BMW ली है तो मैं बेंटली कैसे लूँगा, मेरे पास टोयोटा करोला है तो BMW कैसे लूँगा. And intelligence resolute or one branch, irresolute of many branch, because your intelligence is now diverted. I want a girlfriend, I want a wife, I want a car, I want a good salary, I want a business, I want to take care of my family, and then finally I will do bhakti. So your intelligence is resolute not in one branch but in the different branch. So Krishna consciousness devotee, they have a different milestone. ठीक है, आई वॉन्ट दिस फ्यू थिंग्स इन माई लाइफ एंड आई वर्क फॉर 8 hour 9 hour. But if it is not happening, Krishna conscious will be my priority. First is the Krishna. Second thing is the greed. Your mind will be always restless. Mind and intelligence will be flickering. हमेशा चिंता में रहेगा, ये हो जाए, ये हो जाए, हो जाए, शांत नहीं बैठेगा. Greed. Second thing is the greed, जैसे कि लालच जिसे कहते हैं. And desire to material enjoyment like worldly or heavenly pleasure. कि I want to go to the higher, now everyone like if you will get a USA visa, of course 100% you will leave now. But Srila Prabhupada, when he went to America, the maximum number of Prabhupada has used this word nonsense, rascal, ridiculous in the USA, not in India. India में use नहीं किया है. I was listening yesterday lecture of one of the Maharaj. महाराज का नाम दिमाग में नहीं आ रहा है। उन्होंने बताया कि मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ दिस वर्ड रास्कल Prabhupada has used in USA, and Prabhupada knew that there are rascal who are sitting in the USA, and everybody wants to go to the USA. Everybody want to go because of the material advance, because he's a superpower, one number one country in all over the world. So yes, worldly or heavenly pleasure, liberation like Shalokya, Shastri, Sampya, Surapya, Sujaya. So how the relationship is built between the lust, anger, and the greed. So Srimad Bhagavad Gita 16.21 verse address this. What it say? Relationship between the three things. What? Lust, anger, and the greed. Kam vasna, gussa ana, or lalach hona. What Krishna is saying is 1621. I'm also sharing the screen. Maybe you can recite this verse. It's very important verse from the Bhagavad Gita. It says, त्रिविधं नरक्ष्यादं द्वारं नाशनम् आत्मनः काम क्रोध तथा लोभस्तस्मात् एतत् प्रत्ययं त्याजित। देर आर थ्री गेट्स लीडिंग टू दिस हेल। तीन प्रकार के ऐसी वस्तुएं हैं जो कि हमको नरक की तरफ ले जाती है। हेल मीन्स लाइक जेल, जेल विद इन जेल। नंबर वन इज द लस्ट, नंबर टू इज द एंगर जिसको गुस्सा कहते हैं, ग्रीड, नंबर थ्री इज द लालच। Every sane man should give these up, for they lead to degradation of the soul. So it is being said that you should try to give up these things. And how you can give up these things? Can anybody tell me in the chat group or in the voice? I should know that who is online, who is listening the lecture.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
Hare Krishna Prabhu. 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 Yes. Any devotee wants to write in the chat box, they can write. So it is saying three gates leading to this hell: lust, anger, and greed. Every Muslim should give up this. अब कैसे आप गिव अप करोगे? आप जब कोई चीज़ को पकड़ोगे तो एक चीज़ को गिव अप करोगे ना। देखा, आपका ये हाथ है, इसमें एक लड्डू है, इसमें इतना बड़ा लड्डू है। आपको इस लड्डू को छोड़ना होगा तो दूसरा लड्डू आपके हाथ में आएगा। इसीलिए आपको अपने हाथ में ये लड्डू को लेना है। दिस इज द थिंग दैट विल सेव यू, चैंटिंग ऑफ द होली नेम। एंड टू, साधु संगा, एसोसिएट विद दो साधु हु हैव गिवन अप कंप्लीटली। लाइक लास्ट नाइट वी मेट शिवराम स्वामी महाराज पर्सनली। तो महाराज डजंट हैव अ लस्ट, महाराज डजंट हैव एंगर, महाराज डजंट हैव अ ग्रीड. So when we meet, we exchange the energies, and by their mercy, we will be able to, get these qualities. So spiritual greed is there. In every soul, till the end of our life, these qualities like anger, lust, and greed will not go. But technique is that same thing you can use in the service of Krishna. How? For example, lust, you can convert into the love. Or by marrying a devotee, you can build a ashram at your home, Varna ashram, so everybody can engage in the service of the Lord. Okay, now anger. Like for example, without anger you cannot fight. Arjuna bring the anger for the Krishna conscious anger, and Arjuna fought and won the war because of the pleasure of Krishna. Hanuman ji, he burned the Lanka. Lanka को पूरा जला दिया भगवान ने, हनुमान जी ने. So yes, now they are saying in this verse how the spiritual greed means. So we will take a verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela 870. What is this? कृष्ण भक्ति रस भावित मति ही। आई विल शेयर फॉर यू एज वेल, आप लोग भी उसको कर सकते हैं। कृष्ण भक्ति रस भावित मति ही क्रियातम यदि कुतो अपि लभ्यते तत्र लौल्यम अपि मूल्यम एकालम जन्म कोटि शक्ति ही न लभ्यते। What it says, pure devotional service in Krishna consciousness cannot be had even pious by activity in hundreds and thousands of life. It can be attained only by paying one price, that is the intense greed to obtain it. If it is available somewhere, one must purchase it without delay. अब भक्तों देखो, ये जो श्लोक है ना, बहुत 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 इंपॉर्टेंट, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। दैट स्पिरिचुअल ग्रीड इज देयर। व्हाट इज स्पिरिचुअल ग्रीड? जब आप ये मान लो कि मुझे सुबह उठना है, मुझे प्रचार करना है, मुझे भागवतम पढ़नी है, मुझे जप करना है। क्योंकि स्पिरिचुअल ग्रीड नहीं होगा तो मटेरियल ग्रीड होगा, ग्रीड खत्म नहीं होगा। एंड व्हाट इट सेज, सर्विस ऑफ कृष्णा, भगवान की सेवा के लिए तत्पर होना चाहिए। जैसा मछली पानी से निकलेगी तो वो पड़ पड़ हो जाएगी, इसी प्रकार से हमको अपने आप को कोसना है कि आज के दिन मैंने भागवतम नहीं पढ़ा, चैंटिंग नहीं की, सब किया। यानी कि मैं सुबह उठा, 3 नहीं 4 टाइम खाना खाया, फिर मैं बच्चों को स्कूल भी छोड़ने गया, फिर मैंने 10 घंटे गधे की तरह काम भी किया, मैं 8 9 घंटे सोया आराम से, फिर मैं वॉशरूम गया, मैंने अच्छे से नहाया, फिर मैंने अच्छे कपड़े पहने, उसको इस्त्री भी किया, फिर मैं फैमिली के साथ घूमने के लिए गया, मतलब सब किया, फिर दोस्त के पास गए, फिर हैंगिंग की, फिर मैंने रील देखी, मोबाइल यूट्यूब ये किया। एंड में क्या रहा, अरे माला रहती है, दीक्षा ले ली है, 2 4 माला कर लिया, फिर उसको रख दिया। सो माई डियर डिवोटी, दिस इज द, मतलब हर कुछ करना है, कॉम्प्रोमाइज मटेरियल लाइफ में नहीं करना है, स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ में करना है ना। व्हाट इज हु इज द डिवोटी? ही डजंट compromise on the spiritual life, and he can only be you know adjusting his material life. Material life secondary है, spiritual life is the first. But how it will come, it says that even by pious activity, अगर आप भगवान की शुद्ध भक्ति करना चाहो, हजारों लाखों जन्म तक आप पुण्य कर्म करते रहो। पुण्य कर्म क्या है वो आप लोगों को सबको पता है, यू ऑलरेडी नो व्हाट इज द पाइस एक्टिविटी। इट कैन बी अटेन ओनली बाय पेइंग वन प्राइस, दैट इज इंटेंस ग्रीड टू ऑब्टेन इट। करोड़ों जन्मों तक आपने जो जो धार्मिक कार्य किए, केवल एक चीज के प्राप्त करने से आपको उसकी लाभ हो सकता है। व्हाट इज दैट? इंटेंस ग्रीड टू ऑब्टेन इट। इफ इट इज अवेलेबल समवेयर वन मस्ट परचेज इट विदाउट डिले। यानी कि भगवान की सेवा करने के लिए किसी भी तरह से तत्पर रहना, यही एक लौल्यम है जो कि हमारे अंदर होना चाहिए। और आगे क्या बताएं? भुक्ति मुक्ति सिद्धि कामी सकल ही अशांत। व्हाट इज ऑल आर ग्रीडी। भुक्ति, दे आर ऑल्सो लालची है, मुक्ति उनको भी लालच है, सिद्धि वो भी कार्मी कामी है, वो भी कहते हैं कृष्ण भक्त निष्काम अतएव शांता भुक्ति मुक्ति सिद्धि कामी सकल ही अशांत। This is the Chaitanya Charitamrita verse 19:149. I request all the devotees who are online, 6 devotees are there, कि आप ये जो है ना वर्स उसको कंठस्थ कर लो, उसको याद करो प्लीज काइंडली। दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट वर्स, प्रभुपाद हैज मेंशन मेनी टाइम। व्हाट इज द, बिकॉज द डिवोटी ऑफ द लॉर्ड इज डिजायरलेस, कृष्ण भक्त निष्काम, भगवान के भक्त क्या है? निष्काम भाव से भगवान की सेवा करते, अपने कर्तव्य का पालन करते, रिजल्ट की चिंता नहीं करते, इसीलिए वो डिजायरलेस है। अतएव शांत, ही इज पीसफुल, वो हमेशा शांत नहीं, अतएव शांत। क्या बोलते हैं? भुक्ति मुक्ति सिद्धि कामी सकल, फ्रूटी वर्कर, डिजायर मटेरियल एंजॉयमेंट, ज्ञानी लिबरेशन, योगी तपस्वी, मेंटल स्पेस, देर ऑल लस्टी एंड कैन नॉट बी पीसफुल। क्या बता रहे? वर्ड इस्तेमाल किया है इसमें, क्या पता है? दे आर ऑल लस्टी एंड कैन नेवर बी पीसफुल। सो देर इज ए पिक्चर ऑल्सो आई वॉन्टेड टू शो यू। एक महात्मा की है, सो कॉल्ड महात्मा, इनके बारे में बता रहे हैं। देर इज ए सफिशियंसी इन द वर्ल्ड फॉर द मेन्स नीड बट नॉट फॉर द मेन्स ग्रीड। देखो कितना अच्छा कोट इन्होंने लिखा है। देर इज ए सफिशियंसी इन द वर्ल्ड फॉर द मेन्स नीड, कि आपकी जो ज़रूरत है वो तो भरपूर आपको मिल जाएगी उसके बाद, बट नॉट फॉर द मेन्स ग्रीड। ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट श्लोक है, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट बात कही है गांधी जी ने। तो हमको अच्छी बात हमसे सीखनी चाहिए कि देखो, कृष्णा इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर योर नीड, बट कृष्णा इज नॉट रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर योर ग्रीड। सो संसार में जो हमारी नीड है ना, उसकी सब वस्तुएं मौजूद है, अवेलेबल है, लेकिन हम जो इतने प्रयास कर रहे हैं ना उन वस्तुओं को प्राप्त करने के लिए कर रहे हैं जो कि हमारे पास नहीं है। जो है उससे सुख नहीं ले रहे। वॉट वी हैव वी आर नॉट टेकिंग सेटिस्फेक्शन फ्रॉम देम, बट वॉट इज नॉट वी आर हैंकरिंग आफ्टर देम, दिस इज द प्रॉब्लम। एंड हाउ डज ग्रीस स्पॉइल अवर भक्ति? How does greed spoil our bhakti? See, I'm sharing one picture in front of you. What this picture does, एक चूहे का होता है ना पिंजरा। अब पिंजरे में क्या होता है कि थोड़े से उसमें जाते हैं कि चलो थोड़ा इनसे बात कर लें, अभक्ति का संग थोड़ा सा ये कर, मतलब एनीथिंग विच इज स्पॉइलिंग अवर। हाउ डज ग्रीड स्पॉइल अवर भक्ति? ये देखो, एक व्यक्ति है, भक्त है, लेकिन थोड़े से पैसों के चक्कर में गया, जैसे ही उसमें जा रहा है वो ठगा करके क्या हो जाती है, चूहा उसके ऊपर आ जाता है। So what it does, it says, concluding quote. What are the concluding quote? Now we are going to end. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj in Anuvritti Committee of Upadesh Amrit it says, if one fails to give up the sixfold, अगर कोई व्यक्ति ये 6 प्रकार के जो अवगुण हैं, परेशानियां हैं, भक्ति को जो हमें रोकती है, अगर मना कर देता है, then power to understand the Krishna Bhakti bestow the highest good for all living entities will be lost. तो यदि उनके ऊपर कृपा हुई है, माला भी आई है, भगवत गीता भी है, भक्तों का सम भी आया है, भक्ति सिद्धांत महाराज कह रहे हैं कि हाईएस्ट गोल की प्राप्ति भी हुई है, विल बी लॉस्ट। यानी कि मान लो कि अगर ये 6 प्रकार की चीजें, अत्याहार प्रयच्छ प्रजल्पो नियम ग्रह जनसंगम च लौल्यम च। अगर ये छह में से एक भी अगर क्वालिटी हमारी जान नहीं छोड़ रही और हम उसको जान छुड़ाने का प्रयास नहीं कर रहे, श्रील भक्ति सदानंद सरस्वती महाराज से द हाईएस्ट गोल एंड द पावर ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग कृष्ण भक्ति विल बी लॉस्ट, आपकी भक्ति नष्ट हो जाएगी इसके में। सो डू एनी ऑफ दिस पॉइजन्स कॉज ऑब्स्टिकल इन योर लाइफ एवर? नाउ आई एम आस्किंग अ क्वेश्चन टू यू, यू कैन राइट अ क्वेश्चन और मे बी यू कैन आस्क योर सेल्फ। चार क्वेश्चन आप लोगों को आज की क्लास में पूछने हैं। आप मे भी मुझे उसका व्हाट्सएप पे मैसेज कर सकते हो। व्हाट आर दी क्वेश्चन? डू एनी ऑफ दिस पॉइजनस कॉज ऑब्स्टेकल इन योर लाइफ? नंबर वन, क्या ऐसी ये छह प्रकार में से कोई भी ऐसी चीज़ है जो कि आपकी जीवन में है और आपकी भक्ति में रुकावट ला रही है? आप मुझे व्हाट्सअप कर सकते हो, ओ दोज हु आर लिसनिंग दिस, बिकॉज मैं 6 घंटों से ये लेक्चर दे रहा हूँ नेक्टर ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन का। तो आप कम से कम 4 मिनट 5 मिनट निकाल के इसको वो कर सकते हैं। एंड वेयर एंड व्हेन डू यू इनकाउंटर दिस पॉइजनस? कब और कैसे हुआ, आप अपने आप को बोल सकते हो या मुझसे भी डिस्कस कर सकते। कब और कैसे हुआ अपने गुरु से डिस्कस कर सकते हो, आपके जो गुरु महाराज है उनसे आप डिस्कस कर सकते हो। आप बता सकते हो कि आपकी ज़िंदगी में कभी ऐसा हुआ है, कैसे ये ऑब्स्टिकल आए हैं, कब और कब आए हैं, कब और कहाँ आए, इनकाउंट दिस वन एंड व्हेन यू आर मोस्ट थ्रेटन बाय देम। और कब ऐसा समय आया कि ये इनमें से कोई ऐसी चीज़ थी, छः में से सातवीं चीज़ नहीं होगी, ये मैं आपको बता दूं, छः ही होंगी, कि कब ऐसा हुआ था कि आप उनके बहुत सारे विक्टिमाइज हुए। थर्ड क्वेश्चन, नंबर फोर क्वेश्चन, डू वी समटाइम जस्टिफाई डूइंग सम थिंग्स एज अ सर्विस और कृष्णा बट रियलिटी दे आर फॉर अवर सेंस ग्रेटिफिकेशन? क्या आपने कोई ऐसा कार्य किया है कि जिसके माध्यम से आपको लगे कि मैं तो कृष्ण भक्ति कर रहा हूँ? मैं अपने आप से भी पूछूंगा और मेरे को आंसर अंदर से मिल रहे हैं, आई एम गेटिंग द आंसर। सम टाइम आई डू सम एक्टिविटीज इन द नेम ऑफ कृष्णा एज अ सर्विस टू द कृष्णा बट इन रियलिटी दे आर फॉर अवर सेंस ग्रेटिफिकेशन। सो शिला रूप गोस्वामी महाराज की जय, शिला प्रभुपाद की जय।